you.
What?
What the fuck? Trash.
When you working and hustling, you're not sleeping. This
This been sitting here, hasn't it?
Just
Why didn't you clean it out?
Just for a few days.
Yeah.
Yo. Oh, my bad.
So if you guys don't know about what Zoom is, it's a TMS system. Helps you keep track of people and their loads, lets you track the drivers, lets you give them contact numbers, pickup numbers, all that good stuff. It literally tells you if the driver is at pickup, en route, they can upload their PODs and all that great stuff.
So Verizon Connect, people want to know about that ELD system. So I gave them a brief video on that, and you guys can go check out the video right up here in the top right. I gave you just a brief video with the actual driver side of it, but here's the actual this is the actual computer side of it, or the behind the scenes side of it. So
it shows where each truck is. So we have a truck here in Massachusetts. They're currently driving.
It's my dad and the new driver, right?
Yes, and that's the trailer that they have with them, trailer 3. But then we have 2 trucks here in Georgia, and then 1 trailer here as well, because that's accurate.
Okay.
But you're able to see where people are, you're able to see how fast they're going. You even get a notification of how fast, if you don't want them going over a certain speed limit, or like say driver going 10 over the speed limit, that's speeding. You can get a notification for that. You can also look at the logbook, so your ELD. It shows you all the stuff a regular ELD would, driving status, off duty when they were off duty. It also shows you can change it to time remaining. It shows you how much time each person has remaining left on their drive time.
So you're able to watch or be in monitor of your drivers and make sure that they're in compliance with the ELD. Okay.
If there is any compliance issues, it will pop up in here where it says ELD compliance check, but also on the driver's end, it will notify the driver if you drive over your 11 hours, you will have a violation.
Okay.
So we have our fuel cards integrated with them. So it shows you fuel purchases, when they were, how much they cost. So far we've spent $989 on fuel.
For this week?
For this month so far.
For this month, okay.
Yes.
So what day is it right now?
Today's the
10th, the 12th day of the month. We already spent $989.
Yep. You want to see what you spent in December? $5,000.
We spent $5,000 in fuel for December. That's pretty good because 1 truck per month, 1 truck per week is about $1,000. But we had a situation with our driver, and then also I've been home too for like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. So on and off. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's that. But you asked me what I was currently doing. I was getting ready to. I was trying to complete one of the new drivers' driver qualification file, and sending over a safety inquiry to the previous employer.
Okay. Yep. So look like you over here working.
This is their load board portion, where you're able to search for loads based on what is basically exclusively to what they have available. I've used it once. It's pretty cool. It just kind of looks like this platform in the same, so it shows you where the driver is. So let's make this a little bigger. So the same thing as like the Verizon thing, you're able to see where the pickup is, and then he has 3 drop-offs, and this is where they all are. Drop off 1, 2, and 3.
How does it benefit the company or the fleet?
That helps you keep track of, so like also in here you're able to invoice the brokers or the companies that you're working with to get paid from them. So like for example, let's say load ID 76, this one was $1,400. You're able to invoice the people through here. I don't have that completely set up because we factor our loads, but if your factoring company allowed you to email in the BOLs and the Raycons, you're able to do that from here. You're also able to print out driver settlements. I'm not gonna click on those because y'all don't need to know how much they get paid. But you're able to print out driver settlements. So let's do this one for example. Why not? So if we just calculate all the loads that this person did, it'll be $12,000. This is over like a couple. This is like 2 weeks time. But yeah, you're able to like create driver settlement. So let's just create the settlement just cause.
And settlement, what do you mean by settlement? Like,
so just a receipt or invoice for what they would be paid. So it has our branding on there, the company address, all that stuff. And it shows the miles, the hours, low income, the load type. This person gets 90% of the load, and then it'll tell you how much is due. And you can just send this to your drivers every month so they can have they can physically see what they actually did.
So with the Zoom, I know when I'm using the Zoom, the reason why I like it so much is like, so instead of us having to text or call the driver or call me, whoever's out there in the field, hey, this is where it's picking up, this is where it's going, here's the Raycon, whatnot. You just simply send it over into the Zoom app, which the driver should have on their tablet, which is their ELD, and then it'll go through towards the driver. The driver will click, if I'm correct, it'll be a set job, and then it will say en route to pickup, and then it'll give you the directions to go to the pickup, which we'll get to see in just a moment once I get out there in the field, because I'm gonna go pick up a load today actually. Also, for the guys who are wondering what she said factoring, if you don't know what a factoring company is, please go ahead and tap into that. If you're starting your trucking company, or you're still doing, or you just got into your trucking company and you're worried about getting paid 30 to 60 to 90 days out, you don't have to wait that long. If you sign up with a factoring company, given the factoring company I'm about to give you right now, RTS, you get paid same day or within 48 hours. Meaning they will basically pay you up front, and then you'll wait for that invoice to come in and go into RTS. So that way you can get your money same day or next day, because running a trucking company, if you're out there right now and you're learning, or if you don't know, you gotta spend a lot of money. You gotta spend a lot of money, you gotta generate a lot of money. So there's a lot of money going in, there's a lot of money going out. So if you wanna tap in RTS and get your money same day or next day, go ahead and go down to the bottom in the description, click on RTS Factoring, and go and sign yourself up right now. Give them a call. Call David or call anybody up there and say you know Hot Shot Bennii, so you can sign up today.
This is assigned to this driver, Juwan David. You can see it's here in the app. 7,600 pounds. It's a 98-mile deadhead, and it's shipment number 88. It's 1,299 miles. So it's going from Macon, Georgia to Madison, Wisconsin. Is the end destination. 40-foot hot shot truck. It's going to be pallets. Drop trailer, shipper no. And I do all this on my end on the computer before he gets it. It's pickup 1.
So you can map it. You can use your Google Maps or the maps that come with the phone, and then it'll direct you to that location right now.
Drop off 1 is going to be in Madison, Wisconsin. Drop off 2 is going to be in Roseville, Minnesota. And then drop off 3 is going to be in Waite Park, Minnesota. And then that's it. So pay attention to this one here. This driver is assigned. I'm going to press en route to pickup. Confirm. Maybe because I have it.
I'm about to refresh the page.
But then boom, there it is. It says en route to pickup.
Drivers in route. Oh, I like how it says it too. Right here you got pick up, drop off, almost like the Uber Eats thing in Uber. Let me go hop in the truck and then go pick the load up, and then y'all, get to see that side of everything that we got going on. So this is the in-home office, and she's handling all that. And then I'm the driver, for example, and I'm gonna show you how it looks on my end. As I'm heading to the drop, I'm probably like 40 minutes out from it. We forgot the tablet, which it is okay. So I went ahead and downloaded the actual ELD system, and I put it on my phone. So my phone is acting as my ELD right now. Which you can connect any device towards the Verizon ELD, as long as I think you got to buy it separately. So you buy the package or whatever it is, and they come and hook up these camera systems in here. You got your camera systems, and they hook it up into your truck, and it's a GPS system. You have to buy the tablet or whatever you're going to use to actually use as the ELD separately. So Jay chose the iPads, which if you get a cheap tablet, it's not going to work correctly.
because it's just like, you know, older tablets, you need new software. So I prefer for you to get an iPad or something that's up to date now, like the new Samsung or something like that, something that's new and up to date. You got to spend a little bit of money to get the right thing, but an iPad should work just fine. Everybody likes iPads anyway. You can put Netflix, Hulu up there, so let's say when your driver stops at the end of the day, they can hop on Netflix or Hulu, enjoy Hulu or whatever, or, you know, they have a little bit of a TV to watch when they're done. You also can have the GPS hooked up into the iPad as well, so that way they can use GPS to, you know, route themselves or go wherever they need to go. Also, everything can go to the iPad, the zoom, the load, so everything can go directly to the iPad, so the driver can focus on the most important thing of his job and his job description, which is driving. You know, right now all I'm doing right now is worrying about driving. I know where I need to go because we go here all the time, but if I was like, which I am the driver, but just take it as me as an example, the load will come through on the iPad. I could just sit there, hit a set, boom, I'm good. Then when I get to the drop, I can hit the drop, or you know, I made it to the drop off or whatnot, and then it'll go straight back to the dispatcher or back at home, which is Jade, and we don't have to communicate through the phone like 24/7, and the driver has to be distracted. The driver can focus on the road at all times. Everything comes to the iPad and to the system because we have both of those systems, which is Zoom, and you also have the Verizon ELD. Alright, so we're currently here at the pickup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit arrived at pickup. It's going to tell the dispatcher and the broker is notified that we arrived at the pickup. So after I get done loading up, tarping, strapping, whatever you have to do, I'll hit pickup complete and it'll go to the next slide.
Your shower is ready. Please proceed to shower 1.
Alright, so that's just
Customer 61. Your shower is ready. Please proceed to shower 4.
Only took 28 gallons, and it's $106. I don't know how that's right. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna change status, and then I'm gonna put it on fueling. Alright, confirm, and now it's saying that I'm fueling, and it's gonna go back home to dispatch. So back when we was at home, we was able to show you guys how much we spent on fuel over the course of last month. So this month, we've already spent like almost $1,000 worth of fuel. This is obviously going to make it go up some more, but you're able to keep track of your fuel costs and how much you're spending on fuel in every state. And it's also good for IFTA, and it's also good just to, you know, keep track of your fuel and how much you're spending on fuel for every truck. So you can see who's running harder. Also a cool thing, when we had our driver, we were able to actually see who was idling the trucks more. We were able to see who was actually spending more on fuel. We were able to see who was like the more aggressive driver, who was the more safest driver. We were able to see stuff like that within the system. So the Verizon ELD is a real good system to be able to see if you got a fleet, so you can keep track of everybody. So like for instance, our driver, he idled the truck more than any one of us. So he spent more on fuel and he was costing more money instead of me and my dad, who didn't idle the trucks, and we didn't cost the company that much money when it came to fuel. So it's little things like that that the Verizon ELD system can help you out with, so that way you can see in front of your face on the computer. It's not that heavy, bro. Hey man, y'all know how Jade is, bro. So she tripping about the camera being heavy. We got the smallest lens on the camera. It's not that heavy, but so far we spent $319 on fuel so far. I mean, we're gonna see where it goes. I mean, this usually goes to 100. So this may be the first time in a long time I've spent $400 on fuel. Let's see though.
This girl is spoiled.
Don't have no kids, okay? I'm telling you right now, if you're a truck driver and you don't got no kids, do not get no kids, especially if the ones that you got to pay for. You got to pay for all kids. Don't get no kids, all right? Don't get no kids. We got about 17 feet of space right here still available. I'm not leaving today. You know, Pops is, you know how he want to parcel things up together. So either Jade or Pops is going to find a load tomorrow for me to add to the load, add to the trailer, so that way we can continue rolling. Just to give y'all an update on what we got going on with, you know, money-wise on the trailer, stuff like that. Also to the dude who just but he just walked up to us. I think he's from Missouri. Hey man, shout out to you. Appreciate you for saying, hey, what's up? He said I look different in person, so I don't know what I look like.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but he said, man, you look different in person. He was just like that, so I don't know. But maybe I look big. I don't know. I mean, I think I look pretty. I
think you look good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he was saying it in a bad way. I think he was just saying from the camera, maybe I look smaller in person. Maybe in the camera I look big, or maybe I look bigger in person. I don't know. But yeah. But there's some things that we need to talk to you guys about when it comes to insurance. Some things that we found out about insurance. So if you guys really watch us and want some information that you don't probably know about, that we need to do more research about before I tell y'all, you're gonna want to stick for that video. It's getting expensive out here. It's getting really expensive out here.